Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Friday, and it's our quote of the week. Our quote of the week today comes to us from Allen Iverson, MVP player, also known as the Answer. The quote to us reads like this: "Either you give in or you fight. That's all I know, being where I'm from. You fight for what you want. You go after what you want." Let me read that again. Either you give in or you fight. That's all I know, being where I'm from. You fight for what you want. You go after what you want. Wow, what does this mean? What does this quote mean to me? Well, when I was looking for this quote, I was looking for something that would help me kind of process what we need to be doing around these very recent Supreme Court decisions, particularly the Roe versus Wade decision that was overturned by the Supreme Court recently, and thinking about how challenging that is to know that I'm living in a time where women's reproductive rights are not guaranteed, and I feel a certain way about that with regards to the human dignity piece of it, and respecting human rights. I'm thinking, this has been on the books for 50 years. It should have been codified, but it hadn't been, and now in one fell swoop, it's gone. And yeah, some states, it's fine, it's status quo, it's what it used to be. In other states, it's not a thing anymore. You can't do it. If you do, if you have an abortion, you will go to jail. And among other things that would be considered an abortion, you could go to jail. So I'm thinking, wow, like it's so deflating, and yet there is no way that we can for a moment think that we can just stop. We can let it lie, let it be. And I'm thinking about this in the sense that I'm not a woman, I'm not a person who can give birth, and with that I have daughters. I am related to people who can give birth. And with that, I think, as disturbed as anybody else might be, who is feeling that this is a challenging moment in history for those of us who are feeling that this is an overreach. And I don't know that it's easy for anyone to lay down, particularly those who are the most impacted by this. But I know that there are some people out there who are thinking, wow, like this is going to take forever now. Like, how can we get through this? And I think it can take a while. It's possible. This is on the books for 50 years. Will we wait another 50 years? I hope not. And yet, if we're not fighting, it will take forever. It may never change. So I think that that's really the key lesson here, is that if you want something, we have to stay in the fight, and we have to really do what we need to do to have change, to have transformation. I think it's a personal thing as well. Obviously, speaking from wherever Allen Iverson was coming from, relating to his personal accomplishments and the things that he was able to achieve, it's the same thing. If you want something, and particularly if you're coming from a position where you are somebody who has less than, or you're one of those who is marginalized in this community, in this society that we call America or the world, you might have to work a little harder. And the only way you're going to get it is if you do that and you go for it. So I feel it's the same way here. We have to work a little harder now, maybe a little harder than we ever thought we would have to work to deal with the retention of human rights and human dignities for women and their reproductive health. So it's not necessarily the brightest of quotes, I guess, if you will. I mean, I think it's definitely an empowering quote, but the context is rife with some frustrations on my part and some challenges that I'm thinking about as it relates to our current political moment. So that's it. That's the quote of the week. Let me know what it means to you, if it means the same thing to you, if it means anything different. And I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you back here next week. Take care.